On this date issue, Chair, is that in terms of your now presentation, Mr. Nkabinde, should we therefore, and I'm saying this notwithstanding what Mr. Malema had said earlier on, should we therefore accept that your actual meeting, the meeting, the first meeting between the minister and Mr. Brown Mokgotsi, which was coordinated by you, would have taken place before the 30th of September?
That is correct, sir.
Okay. Thanks, Chair.
Honorable James.
Thank you, Chair. Mr. Nkabinde, jy mors ons tyd hier vandag. You're really wasting our time. I want to ask you, are you the only person in that department that has access to dates? Does the minister not have a PA? No other support staff you could have verified these dates with? That's the one thing. Secondly, you've given us a sworn statement. You have sworn this morning. You now come and you say you have thumb-suck dates. You have a guided statement, and your dates are based on what previous witnesses have said. Are we really meant to probe further on a statement that is not truthful, on a statement that won't guide us to a means to an end? Because that's why we're here. We need to connect the dots. And when you're sitting there telling us, I don't know, it could have been 2 months prior, it could have been 2 months earlier, that is not even close. Are we meant to sit here today and even probe you with as to when things happened when you've given us a written statement? I don't think we should continue with you today.
Chair, in terms of arranging the meeting with Brown, there will be no other staff member who would have been involved, because it was only me having a Brown's number and contacting Brown. And another thing with the statement, I was truthful and very open to the evidence leaders. Then they drafted the statement for me. When they drafted a statement for me, after we consulted, we checked it, rectified, but I was open to them that I'm not too sure about the sequence of events because I don't have anywhere to recollect. But I am confirming that a sequence of events, Mkhwanazi would have called me after that meeting. I'm guided by that, Chair.
Okay. Honorable Nomvalo.
Yeah, no, Chair. You see, our problem is that we are relying on the sequence of events here. And the sequence of events is explained by dates. To say on this date, this is what happened. And that is explained from the first to the last paragraph. If what we're being told here is anything to go by, it means the whole statement is misleading. So the committee can't rely on a misleading statement. And two, even if the statement was written by the evidence leader, they gave you to read the statement. They made you to confirm the content of the statement. And you signed the statement, unless you are telling us that you signed it ad duress. If you are saying to us they made you to sign forcefully, then we can understand. But if they made you to read the statement and allowed you to sign it before the statement was commissioned, then it means the problem is with you. I think, Chair, the only option we have here, because we can't rely on a misleading statement. This is a misleading statement because he says he is not sure of the dates that he has written here. And the statement is reflective of dates from the first to the last paragraph. So there is no need for us to have this interview unless we are saying we have appetite of engaging in a talk show. Because this is a talk show. If he says, no, I made some mistake, some of these dates are not accurate, I did not have my gadgets. This is a statement for which you must be accountable in future. because we make records here to say under oath, this is what you said to us. These are the dates that you gave to us. So there's absolutely no need for this interview. Nkabinde must go and write a proper statement and come back to an interview when he's ready for this interview. Unless he says he is ready to continue misleading this committee. If he says he wants to mislead us, then he can mislead us, but we are not prepared to sit in a talk show. This is a waste of time. Thank you.
I would suggest that we must not drive it that way. If there are questions that members want to ask him the question. We are about to break. That is where members can make suggestions during break as to how they view today's proceedings. But for now, let's check if there is any matter that you may want to raise with the witness. Honorable Skosana.
Thank you, Chair. The earlier, Chair, I've asked the witness, and perhaps I was misquoted, but I'm disappointed that I'm here again. I was sitting somewhere there, Section 194 Committee. The same thing happened here, that one witness said that Nkabinde did his submission. Today, we are told our legal team has done that. But it's upon you, it's your responsibility before you sign that this is a true reflection of what we have discussed with the consultation team. But now, if we are sitting here, we are not sure, because I wanted to go back to say, if you remember my question, the issue of Lusikisiki, that Brown Mohoti was not there. Are you sure about that? One, because you didn't know Brown Mohoti, as you said. Yourself, it's not me who's saying that. You didn't know Brown Mohoti. And I guess in Lusikisiki, it was not only you and the minister and the family. There were a lot of people in that area. But for me, my disappointment now, as you already confessed that you don't think this is a true reflection because it was written for you. But my worry is that even if so, you are supposed to read it. Because now we are speculating November, December, but Chair, thank you.
What are the questions that you want to ask the witness?
My time will come if we are continuing. I wanted clarity because I'm making my own, because I asked him earlier, Chair, to say I don't want him to feel like he's ambushed here.
Okay.
Thank you.
I thought you had questions. That is why I recognized you.
I'll have question later, sir. I wanted clarity. My
Honorable-
question will come, Chair. Thank you.
Honorable Shongwe.
Thank you, Chair. Ngiqale ngokuxolisa Chair kwikomiti nezwe lonke ukuthi ngifike late. Bengisesibhedlela kushe imikhukhu lapha eBarcelona eKhayelisha 7 imikhukhu ishile. Bekungana imoto zokucima so besicima lapho. Mfaka Mcusa ngibingelele baba. Angiqale ngokubonga uHonorable Nomvalo ngokusivezela le discrepancy engaka. Mfaka Mcusa owami umbuzo ule emuva ngisele kakhulu. Kunesilungu esithi show me your friends, I'll show you who you are. Ubani umngane wakho between ubaba uMkhwanazi nobaba uSibiya? Or lo beka best friend between the two, ubani beka best friend wakho?
General Mkhwanazi.
Hey. Angeneme kahle mfethu. Ngoba indlela owenza ngayo ngathi umngane kaGeneral Sibiya. Uyabona uvuma lokho, uphike lokho. Ukuphika ukuvume futhi. Lama date lawo mfethu bekumele wena umufika la. Ukucacisa uthi ngithathelwa amafoni ngicela ukungabhali statement. Uyabona nje ngabe uyangicela ukuthi shongo mfethu ngicela ungicelele ku chair bangikhulule ngiye ekhaya. La kusesigodlweni kuyashisa mntaka baba. Angeke wacamba manga. So ngicela ukuthi mhlawumbe awubona uchair masiphuma la, uyabona. Nicoxe mhlawumbe uyele ekhamva kababa uphinde ubuye ngoba ayichangeke. Lento evezo umfoka Nomvalo isiqhaqhe yonke lento. Mina ngisasikholwa ke lesi statement sakho mntaka baba. Mhlawumbe awufuni ukuthi uthole elinye ithuba lokuthi usibhale futhi.
Mekuza ngendaba zama-date, ngingakusho la ukuthi ama-date angikho certain ngawo ngoba angirefer dawo.
Ngiyakuvuma ke
Kodwa
lokho.
ngokwezinye izinto, and also I take ownership of this statement. I'm not definitely shifting any blame or to evidence leader because the statement was read by me and I signed. So it was an oversight that I could not, and the evidence leader could not pick up, and my legal team could not pick up that how can this one come first? So it was an oversight in the discrepancy of dates because I don't have information with me. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you.
Ukuthi ish kuningi ngawe mfethu yazi kuningi impela. Ku paragraph 58. You say you decided to record umbaba umkhwanazi, right? You decided. Ku paragraph 58 of your statement. The same statement says ubaba umchunu uye watshela wena ukuthi urecord. So ngizama ukuthi impendulo zakho ziyafana nezikababa uSibiya nezikababa umchunu. Zihlukile ke nokuthi ngiveze ukuthi wena umngani kababa umkhwanazi. Yabo uma ubona ubaba umkhwanazi izwe liyamthemba. Indoda ethi mihle lapho uyibuza ukuthi ubani igama ikuphendule leyo nto leyo. Ikutshela into eqinile ezwakalayo. Wena mfethu siseTharashishi. Sesibuya le Tharashishi manje angisazi sithini. Ngingakuceleli mfethu ukuthi sikukhulule ngempela. Cela mina ngikucelela. Ngiyakuthembisa ngizokucelela mfethu. Noma siqhubeke ngale statement. Siqhubeke ngale statement mntaka.
Chair, do I
Yes.
respond?
Yeah, you respond.
On the first question, on number 58, I've been not led on this one as yet for me to clarify why I wrote like this in terms of recording General Mukhwanazi. I'm yet going, we're gonna come to that, I'm yet to explain what happened. But with my statement, I take ownership of the statement, we can proceed.
Ngiyabonga Chair Mzamo.
Bangazita.
Honorable Chair,
And the last will be Ngola, who are going to take a break. Bangazita.
thank you, Honorable Chair. I'm becoming more concerned when the witness actually says with confidence that we should continue with the evidence that he's leading. Because we have lined up a series of questions based on the series of events that actually took place after the meeting that is actually generating a lot of discussion. There were issues in December, there were issues in January. We have dates coming from the witnesses that had appeared before us. Now, if the witness before us now is not going to be sure on the dates, what will then be the merit of, continuing interrogating him on the series of events that actually happened subsequent to November? And
I did not want us to debate that matter. I wanted to check if you have questions that you want to ask him. Honorable Ngola.
Thank you very much, Chair. Chair,